Good evening, everyone. My name is Tarek, Tarrick. Last name McGuire, MC, capital G, UIRE. I am the Chief of Police here in Alexandria, Virginia. I appreciate everyone joining me. I really want to provide an update on a critical case that is currently impacting not only one family in our community, but that is also resulting in significant concern across the city of Alexandria. On Tuesday evening, approximately somewhere between 9:30 and 9:50, there were three support individuals that approached the family here in Alexandria at their residence. They knocked on their door, they were in Halloween masks, and they began to act as if they were engaging in a prank. That prank that was alleged to have happened later turned serious as they began to make threatening and alarming comments to the family. Specifically, they said, if you do not come out, we will come in. And also threatened to do bodily harm to their family, stating that they would ultimately kill them. We do know at this time that our officers immediately responded upon being dispatched to their residence. They began to canvass the area, and our detectives ultimately responded, and we have located some footage on the roadway that shows a group of individuals that appear to be coming from back around the residence, going up into the street with the Halloween masks that were previously on, taking them off and getting into the vehicle. I want to be very clear. This is a very serious matter. Historically, we have saw pranks around the nation as it relates to people wearing masks, trying to mimic movie scenes or horrific films. These are serious matters because, number one, they are frightening to people in the community, especially leading up to Halloween. But most importantly, they can result in a serious injury. People that are in their residence, according to our laws and laws across our nation, can defend themselves. And ultimately, whether it is a prank or not, it is a serious matter. And so it's important for those that are in our community to check their video cameras. The footage that we have received at this time is from a Ring doorbell camera. And we're going to continue to ask the public to check their Ring doorbell cameras as our detectives continue to canvass neighborhoods and areas and look at the time period between 9 to 10:30. And again, as we approach this holiday season, it's mostly important for parents, if they have young people in their residence, to talk to them about not engaging in pranks and adults, but to also ensure that we're doing the right thing to uphold the law, but also protect our community and lessen the victimization of those that live here within our city. And so I'm open to any questions that any of you may have at this time.
Hi there, it's Tisha Lewis from Fox 5 DC. What other information do you have about these suspects besides that they were wearing Halloween masks?
So if you would think about from this perspective, right, they're fully covered in masks. We can only identify the actual clothing that they had on at the time with the face coverings. What I will say is that our detectives are not only just checking Ring cameras in this specific area, but we're also checking convenience stores that are in and around the area. And the video footage that we have from the Ring doorbell camera, we're working to illuminate it better so we can see who these persons are, what type of vehicle that they were possibly getting into. What we do know is that there were a series of two vehicles along the roadway at the time of the incident, and we believe that they got into a vehicle and left. So we're still working through that process. And we are hoping that we can identify additional footage in and around stores or locations, or also utilize technology to see what vehicles were in the area at that specific time.
Ryan, you had your hand up?
Yeah, good evening, Chief. I'm wondering if motive, was this random or was this family specifically targeted? And also if you could just walk us through what charges these individuals might be facing if they and when they are arrested.
Yes, sir. So, as I said earlier, Ryan, we're approaching the Halloween season. And I can't confirm or validate the reason why this event happened. What we do know is that we've seen across the nation incidents such as this before around this specific season. As it relates to the crime that they could be charged with, we do know that they were making threats, right? And they attempted to enter a residence. And so, as it relates to the statute and state code in Virginia, that would arise to a burglary based off of trespassing in someone's residence and then making threats while doing so.
Inside Edition.
Yes, hi. So do you have any idea whether this incident was done with sinister intent? Were they just joking, or do you know if they were actually their threats were sound?
Yes, our detectives are still working through that. We have not confirmed that information at this time. But as you know, again, for the family, it's very alarming. Just me, not only just being the police chief here in this city, but also a resident. If someone came to my door in the middle of the night, whether it was a prank or not, it's not a joking matter. What was most concerning in this event is not only did they knock on the door, make alarming comments, but they went around to the rear of the residence, caused damage to the property, and then ultimately left. And you know, the resident, I can only imagine what she felt at that time and her family. I know she reached out to a family member. We do have video of that family member coming up, and I will say that this could have been a very adversarial situation that turned violent. And so it's a warning to people. Do not go up to people's doors, make threats, advance their doorways, and play with their lives, because it ultimately can end up in a dangerous event.
Katie?
Yeah, so Chief, obviously, when you saw the video, what was your initial reaction? Obviously, this was super traumatizing for this family, and I know this family has been through a lot recently, so a lot of fear there, but what was your reaction when you first saw that video?
You know, when I first saw the video, to be honest with you, I thought that this has to be a prank. And I thought that there may be young people within our community that could be engaged in this behavior, especially approaching the holiday season. But then I thought that, you know, how dare they try to break into their property and cause that level of alarm. And not only just thinking about maybe the emotions that that family was going through at that specific point in time, but when you also have children that are in your household, right, you're thinking about going into protection mode. And I would, you know, pause and to also say, if you are out there and you are the one that engaged in this type of behavior, we're actively searching for you. We're going to ultimately find you. We have people in our community that are so concerned about this event. They're wanting to put forth funding for tips to identify persons to come forward and to admit, right, what they were doing at this specific time. And if it was someone that was young and you're a parent of them, I would acknowledge you to or make a recommendation to you to come forward and report your child. It is better to come forward so we can address this situation and work through it than ultimately we get to the point to where we have to continue to put out public information and also make an arrest where there is not a voluntary circumstance. So, you know, I empathize with this family. I can only imagine what they were going through and the emotions that they were going through. And that's why it's so important. It's so important to call 911 so we can quickly respond to these events. I know our officers are still out there today canvassing neighborhoods, again, asking people to call 911 if they have any type of information. We also have 311 here within our city where people can report information on this emergency and check your Ring doorbell cameras. One thing that I know, some videos that's public facing out here in our communities today. It's very hard to go anywhere and not be captured on something untoward. So again, I'm making an appeal to the public to look at their cameras, look at your Ring doorbell cameras. My heart completely is
Ryan?
Yeah, Chief, you hit on tips a little bit. I'm just wondering if I just wanted to make clear or ask people can submit anonymous tips. Just want to make sure where they could submit those, as well as just wondering if you have any recommendations for residents on a whole about security at their front door.
Yeah, so the detective that is over this case is Detective Gibson. People can contact him at 571-388-7615. Again, 571-388-7615. And again, we are approaching the holiday season. Number one, I think is very important as people are out trick-or-treating or giving out candy, right, that you are always aware of your surroundings. I think it's also important to ask who is at your door and ensure that if it is an emergency or if it is something that is suspicious, I always encourage people to call 911. 911 ensures that you're going to get an immediate police response and that our officers are going to be dispatched. Certainly, someone being at your door trying to register your residence in a way is already called, and we should be responding to that call immediately. And so, again, as we approach this holiday season, it's important not only to be aware, but I also would encourage parents to know where your children are and know what your children are doing to ensure that you are speaking to them about the decisions that they are making, because ultimately, we don't want to get the police involved in something that did not derive from a criminal intent.
I don't have any more waiting hands. Did anybody else have any questions?
Well, the last thing I will say is, again, our detectives are continuing to work through this information. And if we have any relevant updates or we make any arrests as it relates to this incident, we'll absolutely follow up in a press release. Thank you all for getting on with us today and helping us tell our story. And again, we're working through this case at this time.